The 5 violin concertos are fascinating. Each of the manuscripts has had the date changed. That date has been etched on by somebody else. So there was something very odd. Just look at the name, Wolfgango Amadeus Mozart. I noticed that there were these pieces by Amadeo Wolfgango Mozart and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. So I started deconstructing that. Mozart had a thing about his name. So sometimes he would write his name backwards, Trazom, right? Right. Sometimes he would sign himself Amadeo and Wolfgango Mozart, right? So, but in none of the letters did he call himself Amadeo Wolfgango Mozart. So to me, this meant that this is a different person.
Heidi compares a verified signature of Wolfgang's from his wedding certificate with the inscription that Martin has found on the autographed score of a violin concerto.
There was this unusual name variation that seemed like kind of uncommon even for him, and the handwriting didn't look the same either. The M is executed with this flaring stroke at the beginning. But then when we look at Mozart's signature from the marriage certificate, it's written much more quickly and more angular. It's highly likely that the person writing Amadeo Wolfgango Mozart on some of these documents is not Wolfgang Mozart himself. And in comparing that writing with Maria Anna's writing is much closer comparatively than Mozart's writing is. I'm not really hypothesizing who wrote the violin concertos, but it does not appear that Mozart wrote the names on the concertos.
The work cataloging Mozart's music has gone on for centuries, by the family, by music publishers, and historians. In his short life, Mozart wrote more than 600 pieces of music. Many manuscripts were retrospectively annotated to date and label them as Mozart's works.
After Mozart was dead, for a century or more, people were claiming that they had Mozart works. And people were composing in the style of Mozart and selling them the manuscripts to publishers who were very happy to publish music without any proof that it was by Mozart, because if they said it was by Mozart, well, that was fine.